tons of progress.
Yesterday's show started like a normal show. The Reverend preached.
We built
He
the
got worked up.
railroads. We tamed
He
the
told us how
mountains,
he
and
feels.
God damn it,
We discussed
now
things.
we're just too soft to put on a fucking mask. They're not like yoga
He
pants.
talked about men in masks and yoga pants.
Tell the truth. They reveal what's underneath. Oh, I licked them.
Then he talked about what he said earlier.
I was kind of
and
going
explained
for that,
himself.
and then I got confused and said asshole.
And then things kind of
came out,
blew up at
licked
that
him in
point.
the asshole, but not in a good way. It's good. It gets
And then this happened.
Oh, Jimmy wants a double XL. All right.
No problem. You got it.
And then the train came off the tracks.
All right. Let's talk about Maroon Fishing. This is a live show, people. Let me just tell you.
Where's Detective Jimmy when you need him?
What have we got here?
Well, some partygoers were enjoying themselves when someone let one fly. Baked a breeze biscuit. Let out a taint ripper.
They released the Kraken.
All right. What kind of fart are we really dealing with here?
Well, we're still waiting for lab results, but it appears to be a blinking brown eye combined with a Kardashian.
Kim. Skank.
I've only seen this once before. During Taco Smell's dollar enchilada days.
Detective, seal the borders. This shit just got real.
Hey there! Detective Jimmy T. I know you guys are here tonight to see the Rev and Carl on TikTok Tuesday. But something happened last night that we need to discuss, something foul, and we need to figure out exactly what happened. So to do that, let's bring in Brother Carl. Hi, Carl.
Good evening, Detective.
How are you tonight?
Feeling well?
Yeah? You
Yes.
think so?
Yeah.
How did you feel last night around 10:22?
I was excited about the show. We had a great sermon.
Mm-hmm.
The Rev was on his game. He was worked up. We had a lot of pre-production done. I thought it was going one of our best shows of the week.
Let me ask you one thing. How do you feel about onion rings?
Greasy.
When's the last time you had some?
Oh, like a lot of them?
Yeah, I mean, just even a taste. Sometimes a taste can lead to bad things happening.
I'd say like 2 weeks ago, but it was my cheat day. I'm trying to stay in shape during the COVID, and I pick a cheat day a week, so it was on my cheat day.
Okay, so you're staying no starch. You're kind of doing the keto thing a little bit. So your body isn't producing a lot of gas.
No. I try to live off of keto probably 75% of the time.
Okay.
No carbs. It doesn't give you gas. I barely poop.
Okay, good. Well, that's good and bad, but just based on my expertise in gastrology, it sounded to me like the gaseous rip.
Yeah, I would never do that.
It sounded like it reverberated a little bit, like it was maybe against the solid surface. So are you sitting on a soft chair, or are you sitting on a wooden chair right now? And what were you sitting on last night?
I have a wooden chair.
Oh, you do?
But it has a cushiony bottom.
Oh, it does have a cushiony bottom.
I can't get up because I don't wear pants for the show.
Okay. It's all right. You don't need to get up. I don't need to know that. But it's noted. Did you use the bathroom before the show last night? Were you drinking? I see you're drinking beer there. Beer can cause all kinds of bubbles.
Yeah, it's Cinco de Mayo, and I usually have a LaCroix and vodka.
Oh, the vodka's okay, but the LaCroix has been known to cause issues. But yeah,
I do use the washroom a lot before the show.
Okay.
For number one, because the nerves.
Okay. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just trying to figure it out. You know.
Do I need to call a lawyer?
No. You're speaking to me on your own free will right now. If you'd like to call a lawyer, you can. I'm not holding you here. You could leave.
Is this is Facebook and YouTube behind this?
No. This is all.
Because we have freedom of speech and sound.
Yes, we do, but you don't have freedom of fart. So you can't. I mean, you can, but then you have to pay the repercussions if you decide to do that. And I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. So that's my thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this, Carl. Just trying to figure out what you guys were going down this beautiful path last night. It was like a train. It was like, and all of a sudden, it just, you know what happened?
Listen, I just sit here and push buttons. I try to tell stories. I try to keep the Reverend. He likes to put him back a few times, and I got to kind of keep him on the straight and narrow.
I get it. No, it was good. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I just, people want to know. People want to know what's going on, and you don't just have something like that happen. I don't know if you have that sound, but it's incredible. It was like gunshots.
At first, I was scared.
Right?
And I looked at my equipment. I wonder if something went wrong, if something rebooted.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
And then it just hit me. I was like, it happened.
It did. It happened on, live YouTube.
For everybody watching, did anybody out there see anything that happened? I mean, to our clergy?
Yeah, I'm giving it to you guys too. Any clues, anything you could add to this to figure this thing out, try to figure out what exactly happened and how everything was going great. And then it just exploded in everybody's face.
You're right, Tamara. It sounded like a Breeze biscuit. Yes. I don't know. You know what? Kimmy K says he was so worked up. He was very worked up.
You know what? That can obviously, you guys know things can just happen when you're getting all tense. You kind of clenching up.
And it backfired. Carrie says it might have backfired, but by who?
Yeah, and nobody said, he didn't mention that he did or did not. Is that true? Did you mention whether you did or didn't on the show? Okay.
No, I don't like to point fingers.
Okay.
Well, I mean, should we try to bring him in, or I sure heard it. Yeah, there's a few people that heard it.
We're going to have to talk to him, and maybe we can have some questions from the audience to help us kind of solve this mystery.
Someone's saying, Reverend.
Yeah.
Or detective, that when the Reverend and I were doing a show last night, it did not sound like a beer fart because those are one-tooters.
No, you're absolutely right. Now, again, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost positive that fart took place against a hard surface, and that will narrow down quite a bit. Now, I don't know what other microphones you had open. I don't know who else was involved.
Listen, can I try to clear myself real quick? I'm gonna get on my knees here.
Okay.
I have a soft surface. So I would have had a muffled.
No, it would have been a little bit. It was definitely, I heard some reverberation. I don't know if you've got it on tape to be able to play it back in short. And if you don't, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
I might be able by the end of the show, but I don't currently now.
Yeah. Why don't we bring in the Reverend and try to see what happened? Maybe ask him a couple questions. Is that okay?
You know what? No skin off my back. Let's bring him in.
Let's go. Rev.
I don't even know why I'm here.
Hey. What's up, pal?
Oh, what do you bring me in here for like this?
What do you mean? We got to figure out what happened last night.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't even here last night. I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing. I don't know what's what.
No, we were all, you guys, listen. All I want to do is try to get to the bottom of what happened last night. You guys were doing the show. Everything was great. And then this explosion happened. And then everything went sideways. And I just want to get to the bottom of it. That's all. So last night, like 10:20 or so, you're in the studio. You're on the air. Tell me what happened. Walk me through it.
Can I be real with you?
Yeah.
I'm going to be real with you for a second.
Absolutely.
10:20 last night.
Yeah.
I wasn't even here. I was at my cousin's house. I was at my cousin's crib.
Who's your cousin?
My cousin, I don't know his real name. They call him Avocado Toast on the street.
Avocado toast. Okay.
And we were hanging. They let me stay in their crib.
Okay.
They got a baby coming, no other bed, so I got to stay in the crib.
It's I get it. Were you cramped up?
Very.
Okay. So things can get kind of crampy and kind of strained, maybe.
It was a tight space. Yeah, I could see that.
When's the last time you had a taco?
Oh, what day is it today? This is Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco
No.
Tuesday.
I probably had one, I don't know, probably Saturday night.
Okay. And last night, what'd you eat before the show? Approximately, like, what's the last thing you had before you went on the air?
Dog, I don't even remember. What is it? I don't know. It was probably something really healthy and like
Celery.
I think it was potatoes or something.
Potatoes. Okay. And with the whole Cinco de Mayo thing going on, did you have anything else? Any other meals of any kind? Or
I drink whiskey.
okay, what do you mix with the whiskey?
Ice.
Ice. Okay. Carl, do we have any questions? Do we have anybody who wants to throw any questions into the Rev just to
A lot of people are coming to their conclusion. I feel like this turned into a murder mystery, but with gas.
Okay. I don't know that it's ever murdered anybody, but it has caused some major problems.
Some people, like Thomas, might want to check shorts for brown stains.
Good, Thomas.
What else? Onions with potatoes, perhaps?
Well, he did have the Rev, in all fairness, Rev, and I'm not accusing you of anything, okay? I just want to figure this thing out, just so if it happens again.
We have a key witness. Someone's vouching for him that he was at his cousin's.
There you go. See, I got witnesses back up my story. I have no reason to do what you're accusing me of. What do I got to gain?
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Well, you're there. Can you do me, just stand up and show me what you're sitting on?
It's kind of heavy. If you can. I mean, it's an old bar stool with a plank of wood across it, like a real hard surface here. Like,
oh, okay.
Wait, do that again. Detective.
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to make any accusations, but based on the facts, Rev, I think you had some gas last night, and I think you need to. Hey, wait. Hey, Rev. Wait, what?
I didn't mean to do it.
Carl, could you blow the Reverend's picture up so I could? Hey,
I didn't mean to do it. Okay.
What is that in the background, Rev? There's a white cup. Just to the left of the white cup. There's something back there. What is that?
It's Dinty Moore beef stew.
I got nothing. No further questions.
Brother Jimmy, Detective Jimmy, I didn't mean. We were talking about you and something inside me made me do that. I don't know what. It just slipped out. I was sitting here having a drink of beer and I was sneaking some Dinty Moore beef stew underneath the bar here. And it just, don't tell my mom.
Beef stew.
Don't tell my mom.
Beef stew is like poison. I mean, in that way. Of course it tastes good. Of course you like it. Of course it's in the cupboard. But Jesus Christ, why did you hit that right before the show?
I'll be honest. I really want to open this right now.
I don't
Look
want
at
to
that
cook it. Picture.
It's calling me, you guys.
Put it down, bro.
You know what? We need a stew intervention.
Can I open this?
Go ahead. You know what? That's enough. We've done enough. I can't. We figured it out. It's good to know so that when it happens again, you guys can kind of keep the train on the tracks. Just don't hurt anybody with your gas, people.
I'll try. I just hope my
At least
grandma
we can
doesn't.
move on from this.
Rev, I'm proud of you. Honestly, I'm really proud of you for just copping it and dealing with it and not hiding away from it.
Do you need me to write this all down?
No, you're. It's okay. We've tortured you enough tonight.
God bless you. And I apologize. The last thing I gotta say is, excuse me.
It's okay. It's all right.
I hope I didn't offend too many people.
You didn't.
And you know, the real victim here, I had to sit in that.
The real
And-
victim is the wood.
It was the wood. The wood.
I tell you what, had you been sitting on Brother Carlito's chair, it wouldn't have been half as bad. That muffle, you should get something to muffle a little so that you can let one go. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to do that. I gotta change this wood out anyhow. The wood still it absorbed something, I think.
It did. You know, you correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't even do a one cheek sneak. You just stayed, plastered to that thing, and it's
I didn't know it was coming. It was like a freight train when you're looking in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Just boom, 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 boom. I almost ducked. Thank God I didn't.
You're
I
right.
would have landed right in it.
Some of our clergy. You're right. The victim was
Yeah.
the Pantalones.
And thank you, Joe Vinci. Shout out to Joe V.
First time listener tonight. Pickless is in the house.
Pickless!
AKL Pickles, and he's got a great sense there too. Yes, divine.
Yeah, maybe there was the Holy Spirit speaking through me.
Or out you.
Yeah, definitely through.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad because we could not start today without this problem.
No, we had to resolve that.
It's good to face that stuff. It's good to face it. It was, you're right. It was holy.
And I don't think that's going to happen again. I should be fine tonight. I had a nice black bean casserole, and I think everything's going to be okay.
That's great. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Reverend.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the support, and
Well, how you feeling after all this? How are you feeling?
oh, relieved, very relieved. Relief, RELIEF.
Should we do a shot?
How you spell it? I think
You want to do a shot for this?
we should do a shot for this.
Let's move on. Everybody,
there's no
raise your
gas in
glasses.
shots, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine here. Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
Fine detective work.
Thank you.
I
Thank
should
you, Rev.
have to go up against the best.
Only for you, Rev.
You get your man no matter what.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. Well.
Proud of you.
Oh, Taco Tuesday.
Wow.
To all my Don Julio friends.
What's I know it's slancha in Irish and it's something else. Salute in
Salute.
what's it in Mexican?
Hasta luego, tequila.
Tequila.
Whiskey. By the way, if anyone needs sanctuary, I'm selling it for about $2 a week. You can come here in my church and they can't touch you.
Wow. Well, we do have a couple questions. A viewer sent in a question. This might relate to you, Detective.
Okay.
Go ahead, Rev.
Bart can get through underwear and a pair of jeans. How can a mask made of cloth save you from COVID? Asking for a friend. Of course you're asking for a friend.
That's a good question.
That is a great question. I'm going to defer to a man of the cloth for this question because this one's pretty obvious to me, but I'm going to let the Reverend take this one.
So here's the deal. First of all, if you really want to protect yourself from COVID or anything else, you need something a little bit better than just a cloth. You think of how thin underwear are. They ain't stopping much. They're a thin line of protection between your butthole and the rest of the world.
So you're saying something with some extra padding?
You need something with a lot more going on there that stops something even deadlier sometimes, or thicker, or whatever. There you go, tampons. And you strap a tampon on your face and go out to the store, and I think you're protected from most anything, more or less.
You didn't Photoshop that? That's for real?
That's how it was on the internet.
Oh, I can see in the. You know how I can tell it's real? Because if you look at the front of his cart, it's got the star on it. So absolutely, that's real.
Absolutely, you exactly. Where else are you going to find it?
Nowhere.
Word of caution, though:
Hmm.
do not wear these out in the rain. They'll fill up and you'll drown.
Point taken.
They
It'll
soak
be
right.
like waterboarding.
It would be a lot like waterboarding. Yeah, it's no bueno.
And you know, you're a man of the cloth and with Irish descent, right?
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo is just St. Patrick's Day with tacos and tequila.
God bless. It sure is.
That's true.
I've always said, at least for the last couple of months, Mexican people who come here now at the beginning of the 21st century aren't much different than the Irish people who come here at the end of the 19th, early 20th century.
You're right.
Same religion, big families. Family means everything. They like to work hard, and usually, a lot of times, at least the new people in the country do the jobs no one else wants to do.
That's
The
right.
Irish, the Italians, and the Greeks all did that back in the day. They love music. They like to drink a little. The biggest difference between Mexicans and the Irish is the Mexicans know how to make food. Irish do not.
Very true. Very,
Otherwise, they're like Italians and Greeks and the rest of us.
very true.
Good people. And now you compare it to St. Patrick's Day. What the hell? I might as well,
Yeah, no, yeah. Cheers.
cheers. God
Cheers.
bless.
Now, we didn't want to leave everybody hanging. We did find one TikTok. Well, the Reverend and I couldn't do a TikTok today. I mean, I was nervous all day. I was nervous for him. I was nervous for me. I was nervous for the chairs.
I've kind of been hiding.
No kidding. Couldn't reach him all day, even on the landline. But I did find a TikTok for you all to watch.
Oh, good. Good. TikTok Tuesday.
It's TikTok Taco Tuesday. And I think I got one for us here.
Is it gassy?
You know, Mentos are involved
Okay.
in a carbonated drink.
Ah,
Take a look.
I've had several requests to do this one. And I'm gonna give it a shot today. I would bet $200 I couldn't drink it. Anyway, we got Diet Coke and Mentos.
let's take a piece of that.
I don't know how much to put in there, but we gonna try it like it's right there. We got some Mentos like it's right here. We gonna open it. I bet he's supposed to put in there. I don't know, so we gonna put 2 in there. How about that?
Oh boy.
Oh, I did. All right, here we go. You ready for this right here? Okay, we're gonna put 3. Okay, I don't know what to do here. That's some serious shit.
Yeah. Well, talk about. I was going to say something. Talk about waterboarding. It's kind of like Diet Coke boarding. He did it to himself.
I never knew that you could do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mentos and Coke don't go together.
Imagine what Mentos does to your stomach if it does with Coke.
Ooh. I can't
Or
even
what Coke
imagine.
does. Yeah.
I can only tell you one thing. That guy's not from Chicago.
No.
That's
no.
why you're a detective.
Thank you.
If he is, he's from the way south side.
Bingo.
Red Sox Park.
Even further.
Oh,
Past Canaryville, all the way down.
okay. So, any questions from our congregation? Sorry, our whole show was derailed today.
It was, but that was eat 3 Mentos and chase it with a Coke. And Could you imagine?
No.
May the fifth be with you too, Brandon Lage.
A lot of people reaching out to you, Rev. They were worried about you.
Oh, I'm here. You know, I won't do that. First of all, if anyone says I'll bet you $200 that you can't stick your face in front of this thing, there's your warning right there.
Yeah.
No one's going to risk $200, and something's probably going to explode on you.
Rev, if you give Tamara her alibi money before you pay me, we're gonna have more than a fart on our hands problem.
Oh, no one's getting any money anytime soon.
Okay.
Yeah, this everything is largely volunteer.
Okay. Well, what should he get for penance for his ghastly sins, Detective?
Well, first things first, I think you need to get something for that chair. Let's start there. Let's just start right there. Get a cushion, go on Amazon, get a chair cushion, take a pillow, set it on there so that in the future, if you feel the need, you can, hell, we can mic your ass if you want it, if you want to hear it. But
No.
you know what I'm saying? But if you want it to just be a little bit more on the sly, you need.
I couldn't sleep that night. Last night, I thought people thought like I was hitting sound effects or something.
Right.
I got one of those. It's a Union 76 Bears cushion from 1974.
Okay.
You know, they're square,
Yeah,
kind of yellowed. Would that work?
it would work. That would be perfect. At least it'd be a good start. You want, is it vinyl? Probably.
Oh yeah, very vinyl.
Okay, vinyl's okay if you have a soft surface, something like that, even better.
Okay. I might get just a giant sponge.
A giant sponge would be fantastic. It would at least muffle it enough so that it wouldn't cause the insanity that it caused last night.
All right, I'm gonna take a walk down the alley in the morning and see if I can find anything.
There you go.
Detective, do you like this shirt?
I do like that shirt.
Funny you should ask. You know, this shirt is available at maroonedfishingcompany.com because they have what you need. All right? Fathers out there or someone who wants to buy for themselves that are fathers, Maroon Fishing Company has a great website, okay? They don't have those itchy tees that chafe you under your armpits when you're trying to fish. It's hot, humid. You're reeling in the fish. You're over the boat a lot, in the water, out of the water, to splash. The water gets here. Before you know it, you're chafing. They have soft ring-spun cotton and tri-blend shirts. They're light and they are breathable. As you can see, this Castaway shirt, like I said, is available on the website. So go shop maroonedfishing.com for all your cool T-shirt needs. Now back to our show.
I'm going there right now.
Oh,
I like that shirt.
if you're a little confused about where to go, all right, there's their website right there, maroonfishingcompany.com.
They got some good stuff.
Yes, they do. Reverend, you want to take us home?
I will. God bless you both for being here. Thank you very much, and I'm glad we got everything cleared up.
Jimmy, I got some donuts in the green room for you.
Put that in your file.
You know,
our case closed.
he is good. He's good at what he does.
I couldn't hold up against the pressure.
You got to tell
Last
me,
night or today.
Devon. I was nervous.
Yeah, it's to get the bright lights on you, and then you ask those questions. You just can't back down.
It's the flashlights, and they tell you to sit on the curb. That's the scary part.
Yeah, that's how come I don't drive no more either. I like it.
Thank you.
It looks good. Where'd you get that?
Oh, in my town.
It's a very nice hat.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, Rev.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, Carlito. God
right,
bless you.
Let's see. Do we got any more? Anyone else? I'm going to get one of those shirts. Yes, you can. Head over on the maroonfishingcompany.com.
Absolutely, Kerry Vaden. Good for you. God bless. It helps you get into heaven, by the way.
Yes. Another great show. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Alan. Thanks for joining us.
Muy bueno. Hasta luego, muchacho. Ay, 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 ay.
Adios, brother Carlito. Hey, I didn't read you nothing at the beginning, so I'll give you a little something here at the end. Okay? says, "Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. Its victim never departs. The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling wheels, of galloping horses, of clattering chariots." I want you to think about that as you're going to sleep tonight. You hear any galloping horses or chariots coming your way, get under the bed right away, because that means something's coming. All right, God bless everybody. Thanks for joining us. I hope you had fun. I did, eventually. And you stay negative, think positive. You have one for me because I'm going to have one for each one of you. God bless you. See you tomorrow night.